Hey everyone, Casey here checking in with you. New week, new inspiration, new thought to get you processing about your own journey towards success and reaching your goals. Hope your week is off to a great start. I'm going to stop saying what day of the week it is for these videos. It was a request that I got, a suggestion. It makes a lot of sense because then people can go back to these videos at a later time and they're not burdened with Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, none of that business. So from now on, I'm just going to say hello, welcome, thank you for tuning in. I have been thinking about a concept for several weeks now and wanted to share it with you, but I didn't have exactly the right metaphor to do it. But last week it occurred to me. So here it is. After a couple of years and reluctance, I replaced my cell phone, upgraded. My old one, for those of you who think that I went like, rock star on this, my old one was a couple of model sizes smaller and also older, and it was very much on its last leg. So I waited as long as I possibly could to upgrade my cell phone. But in the process of doing it, in the excitement of unboxing and plugging in and all that other kind of stuff, it occurred to me the metaphor that I wanted to share with you today. And that is this. Just like our devices, each of us have our default settings. Each of us have the items within our personalities and within our makeup that dictate who we are and how we interact with the world around us. Now, whether you come to this from a nature or nurture perspective, psychological or sociological, an idea that we are the product of our internal DNA, our external environment, or some combination of the two, it doesn't really matter for this purpose. Because the idea is that each of us do have settings. Settings in terms of our personality, in the way that we interact with others, in the way that we deal with stress or excitement, the way that we deal with being bombarded by the emotions of daily life. And what I would like to encourage you to do is take a little bit of time and think about what your default settings are. Just like our cell phones, just like our tablets, we don't always think about what our settings are until we have to replace them, until we have to adjust them, until we get a new device in the mail and think to ourselves, oh my goodness, what is the ringtone that I like to use? What are some new options? What is the font size? What are the apps? What are all of the choices that we have? Now, one of the things that's important to point out right now is this. Unlike many of our device settings, our defaults are neither on or off. They are always somewhere in between. So if you think about your default settings in terms of 0 to 100, we have a wide variety of choices to set them at, not just 0 or 100. So I would like you to do a little bit of assessment, and I would like you to think about what your default settings are. And later this week, I'm going to check back in with you on a little bit of assessment about whether or not your default settings are working for you or if they too need some adjustment. So I hope that this is something that gets you thinking, something that gets you processing, something that gets you looking introspectively about who you are and whether or not your default settings are right for you. So please comment, please share, please subscribe, please tweet, please do all those social media things to share this message, and I look forward to chatting with you soon on the follow-up. Thanks everyone, have a great day.